Sometimes I just wanna be outside. Get that shit on, put that shit on, alright. What's my new hair color? What's my new do? I just love looking at you.
It's very long now, right? Honestly,
You really can.
just to say,
Yeah,
like,
it
I can
is.
really do
It just
whatever I
works.
want. It's really a
Anything you do,
blessing.
it just
Yes.
works.
I'm not even trying to be, like, it does, and it's a blessing. It
It
comes from
did
God.
come
Thank
from
you,
God in your
but
moment. So
yeah,
what's up?
it works. Yeah, but and shout
Oh,
out to Sterling because
when it
he
comes
put
to
me
the
onto
hair
some
game,
products that really work
Sterling,
for
let
my
me
hair.
tell
But
you something. Sterling knows
he's been
shit
playing in
about
my hair
hair. When
since
it comes to the
college,
hair game,
so
ain't nobody stepping to him for real, for real.
yeah. Wowzers,
But
I've
it's true though. I
missed you.
missed
I
you
say this every time.
like, yes, of course. Like,
You miss me?
we
I
don't
miss you
talk
too.
every day throughout the week,
Yeah.
but when we do talk,
I'll say out of
it's
certain
very
days,
sporadic. Yeah,
it's weird because we've
we
been
both have been
busy.
I've been locked in,
Yeah,
so
well,
I'm
you've
like,
been, yeah,
I've been cutting a lot
yeah,
of
you
people
working on a new
out,
project and stuff, so
not
it's
on
like you've
purpose,
been
but
like
just
kind of,
I'm just staying focused as possible. But
yeah,
yeah, when I
yeah,
have this day with you to record this show, I'm happy because I get to see your face. We get to talk, and we get to have
yeah.
fun, and we get to talk to the people. And welcome back to another episode of Replay Ritual. Yes,
Of
this is episode
Replay
70 something.
Ritual.
Okay,
I think it's
cool.
76.
Awesome.
I think so.
I think I did.
Did you start a new thing, right? No? Okay, sure. So I was listening to our episodes the other day, and we funny as fuck.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yeah, we are. And I hope y'all think we're
Really,
funny.
really
Even if y'all
funny.
don't, we know we're funny. So it is what it is. But yeah, we are. Yeah, I'm looking
Yeah.
forward to doing another Reddit read with you. Just to, yeah.
Yeah. Because
Mm-hmm.
the
We
way
talked
that
about it.
we,
Like
yeah.
the way we
Okay.
go back and forth is just,
Yeah.
it works. It works.
It's
So,
pretty
how was
great.
your week?
It works. Okay. It was good. There was some issues in my apartment that were fucking annoying, but
Right.
I don't own this place, so whatever.
Ooh,
Also, I've been juicing.
I bet.
Yeah, and the juicing has been
Yes,
nice.
she did.
Ave came to see me. She surprised me.
Yes, she did.
I did go to
Right?
New York.
You had a week.
Wow, a lot of things have happened. I went to New York. New York was amazing. New York was great.
Shout out.
Shout out to DJ
Shout out.
Kawa.
Shout
Shout
out.
out to Sterling. Shout out to
Shout out.
Rayella.
Yeah.
Shout out to Zane, her own beauty. I don't know why that's her salon, but shout out to Zane. That's my friend.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I had a really good time. And then
Right.
I came back home and Ave was just here. She was like, "Yeah, I'm 30 minutes from your house." And I was like, "Wow, a friend." And we had a good time. I feel like I've just been eating really well.
That's what's happen. That's what's gonna happen when Abe's around. Oh yes.
Well,
you were
even
there.
in New York,
Yeah.
I also
Yeah.
ate very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so then there was that. And now I'm juicing because I ate really well.
You're gonna reset. I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, so my week. Wow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start it off with this. If you haven't gone seen Sinners, go see it. I saw it too. It was great.
Oh my God, I saw Sinners.
I saw it during opening weekend. I went to the IMAX theater to see it in the 70mm
Me too.
with my cousin Jay. Shout out to him
I
for
did
getting
not.
them tickets. Yeah,
Them
because
tickets
I
was
wasn't getting them.
expensive.
So shout out to him for spending a bag for those tickets. Because whoa,
Yeah.
it was
Them
incredible.
tickets was cute.
If y'all can see it in the IMAX 70mm, it's been sold out since it came out, so we got lucky. Go see it in that format.
We searched for a theater,
bro.
for
It's such
a
a
while
phenomenal
until we
movie
found
from
one.
top to bottom. Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, the rest of the cast, crew, everybody, commend to y'all. Yes, like
It's a very
y'all
black
put a
movie. It's very good.
masterpiece. Probably a classic. I'm gonna call it. It's gonna be a classic. Like it's really, really good. So definitely go see Sinners if you haven't. We're not gonna spoil it for you because you should be going out there to go watch it. Yeah, we're not gonna do that.
I
We're not
want to
gonna do
spoil it
that.
for you, but he said no
We'll
already, so
probably spoil
fine.
it next week. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Give him some time. You know,
Oh,
this is the
that's
second
fair.
week.
Let's give them some time. Okay.
I'd love to dive
Because I want
into
to
it,
talk
but
about it.
yeah, so much message.
Yeah.
Okay, the rest of the week was crazy for me in a sense of I was outside.
Oh,
Yeah,
I did
I
talk
was
to you.
outside. I did things
I forgot.
I don't do.
Hmm.
Don't do that, Fosh. Don't do that.
Forgot.
You
I
know,
totally forgot. I'm like, what you
for
do?
2 days straight, I forgot which days, but for 2 days straight, my homeboy, shout out to him, Ben. Shout out to you, bro, for making me go outside to see some ass and titties.
Oh, you don't want to tell people what you was doing?
My man hits me up, was like, "You want to go to lunch?" I said, "Sure." Let's go. Let's go to
What
lunch.
is he
I'm
talking
thinking we're gonna
about?
go to a nice little spot, enjoy ourselves. It was a nice day here in South Florida, so I'm like, yeah, let's go to lunch. Shit, I'm down. Probably smoke a little hookah. Why not? Bum bum.
Mm. Little hooker.
He
Little
takes me
hooker
to
with
a
a
place
hooker.
called Playhouse,
Ooh.
which is literally 15 minutes away from me. And man, and this is at 1 p.m. 1 p.m.
Ass in cities. Ass in cities. Ass in cities.
Anybody who been in a strip club early in the day during the day shift, I don't know if you in the right city, but sometimes the talent ain't right. But this is South Florida. Well, the talent is always right, no matter what time it is. And man, the talent that was in there at 1 p.m. It was black
Was
excellence
talenting.
at Playhouse.
Mm.
At the Playhouse,
Black
okay?
excellence is
It
taking
was just
me out.
magnificent. The bartender there knows my name now after seeing me the first day, which I did not like because the second day we came, she knew my name. I didn't appreciate that. When you go into establishments like that, they don't remember your name. Their job is to give you a fantasy, call you big. Yes.
Does she know your real name?
So,
Oh, your
second day, because the first day was great. Boom, we were in there for a good 2 hours, and because in there you could smoke, and yeah, you could smoke. So
I'm sure you could.
you could. No, I mean the
It's a
other
South
strip club
Miami
we went
strip
to, which
club.
I'm going to
I'm
talk about
sure.
now. On the second day, this place is called Cheetahs. Cheetahs is basically, yes, this is the
Oh, I've heard of
sister
this one.
strip club to Tootsie's. If anybody know Tootsie's out here in South Florida, that is the sister station, Cheetahs. So we go over there, which is also 20 minutes away from where I stay. It's all in one block. It's just all in one fucking block. It's just insane.
Isn't there
I'm
a
not
Tootsie's
sure.
in Atlanta too, or I think it
I'm not
closed
sure.
down?
But we go to
Oh.
Cheetahs. In this establishment, you cannot smoke in there. You can smoke cigarettes, but you cannot smoke weed. Yes.
You can smoke
They let
cigarettes,
that in, but you can't smoke weed. Whatever. Yeah. And again, we went
That's
for
nasty
lunch.
as fuck.
Now, at Cheetahs, oh, I forgot to say, Playhouse lunch, not bad at all. I had a nice little spicy chicken sandwich.
Well,
That was
listen,
on
I heard the
point.
food at the
Okay.
strip club be
Now I go to
supreme.
Cheetahs. Cheetahs,
Okay?
they have a lunch special. Again, we're there around 1, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Yes, their lunch special is you
special?
buy a drink your lunch is free.
Oh shit. What? I've never
Yes, this is at
in my
Cheetah's.
life heard of
Okay,
something
you
like
buy
this.
a drink. The drink is big. It don't matter what it is. Beer,
How much was the
top
drink?
shelf, all
How much
that.
was
The
the drink?
drinks, that is happy hour too. So I basically got a beer for like $3. Okay, and then my lunch was free.
So your lunch was $3.
Free, done data. And they had a lunch special called some baby back ribs with some mashed potatoes and roasted vegetables. By the way, was pretty good for strip club food. Okay, pretty good for strip. And apparently, it's
No,
where it's
I heard
at.
that strip
Yeah,
club
you
food
see
is
some
tea.
ass.
That's
You
what
see
I've
some
heard.
what?
I
This
don't
was
think
my
I've ever
first
eaten
time
at a
ever
strip
eating
club.
at a strip club, like ever. I
I
don't go there
know.
to get my hands dirty with food. I get my hands dirty with some ass. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
no.
So
No. Yeah,
yeah,
of course.
yeah, and at Cheetah's,
Wow.
if it
So it's
come on
true,
now,
because you would
it
not
was
say the food
actually
was good if it
pretty
wasn't
decent when
good.
I went to Cheetah's and ate those ribs. And while I'm eating these ribs, there's a stripper
Mm.
right there, just getting butt booty ass naked, just going, doing her job, and I'm just like, okay. It was a great time.
Sounds like a
It was a
risky
great
time.
time
So why did
because
you
we were gonna
tell
go for a
me to
third
tell
time.
you?
Back to back to back is wild.
I mean,
I have a problem now. You know what I mean? I have a problem. You know what I mean? I'm a regular. What? That was
because
a time.
this
No, it was a
time
time. Like,
sounds
we got cheap drinks.
fun.
We had
Amazing.
free food. We saw some ass and titties. From leaving Cheetah's, my boy Ben was like, "Oh, let's go to Playhouse." So you're talking about from one strip club to another on the same day?
Oh, y'all were
Don't call it
strip
that.
hopping.
Yes, you did. We
I
strip
just
hopped.
made that up.
Yes.
But that's what you
We
did.
went from up the street to down the street. I peeped that. And we went from, because Cheetah's is more like a European Hispanic, more strip club. Tootsie's
And
is
Tootsie's are where
another diverse European Hispanic, but we went to Playhouse where the niggas at.
Oh, okay. Oh, there was 3 different. There was Toots. I'm losing one.
Yeah.
Tootsie's, Cheetah's, and Playhouse.
Yeah.
So
Black
Playhouse
Excellence.
was one with the niggas?
So we go to end the day of strip hopping at Black Excellence.
See, I want to see Black Excellence.
Calm down. It's a time.
Okay.
It's a
All right.
It's a time. We go to Black Excellence to end the strip hop, and so we can smoke and have a good time. My boy Ben invites his boy Chris. Shout out to Chris. He comes through. We smoke. I smoked out one stripper. She vibed. Smoked another one on the stage. She was on the stage doing her performance, and apparently we were sitting so close to the stage. I don't know. Instinct told me, give her some. Give her some. While she was doing her thing. She was working. Yeah. She needs it. So
your spirit said,
yeah, so I took my hit and I gave her a hit, hold it for her. She took it. She did her little move and spit, bam, bam, bam. She was gone. She finished before she was like, I'm coming back. I said, okay. Come back. All right, cool. Whatever. Yeah, I know. And then we were there for a minute. Of course, she came back for seconds, but we already was like 5 blunts in. We had our drinks. We had our dances.
We
were done.
Such a. Oh, I'm trying to find the word of this story.
I was done. It was.
It's not raunchy.
Exhilarating. But also just.
I don't know.
Tiring for me. I was very stripified at the end, like
I don't know,
because we were in Cheetah's for like an hour and a half, and then we went to Playhouse. We were there for almost 2 hours, and I was just, I'm done. Like I was like, man, we gotta go. It's 4.
Yeah.
It's 4
when I
o'clock.
Spoke to you, I felt like you were
like, let's go, bro. Like we got shit to do. Actually, like we got things to do, and he was like, okay, cool. And then that's when the stripper I gave the blunt to the stage started to come out. I was like, hey, babe. I was like, Mama, I gotta go. Like, you know how quick they are to call you baby, sweetheart, and all that to try to make me feel special. Please. I said, baby girl, I gotta go. I gotta go. She was like, nah, don't go. I have to go.
She's trying to.
Like, you said you was coming out an hour ago. Like, I'm going. Like, the chick you were supposed to give me that she already got your bread. It's done. It's gone. Yeah, she got your bread. It's gone. Like,
she already got
you
your
missed the
bread. That's
opportunity.
funny.
So I got the fuck up out of there. Then the next day, talking about, oh, you trying to have lunch again.
Wow.
At the end of the day, stop calling it lunch. And you keep calling it lunch, bro.
I'm mad they keep calling it lunch.
Like, it's not. We do have lunch.
I mean,
we get
you did
lunch,
get lunch.
but
you did get
nigga,
lunch.
we have snacks in
lunch.
between. Like,
so now
we're
now
not
every time they ask you
going
to lunch, you
to,
know that this is not
you
a
know,
regular lunch date, hun. You're getting lunch in tidbits, bits and tits, titty and bits. Lunch
and
with some titties on the
like,
side.
when I say I was face forward with someone's vagina, I saw all of that.
Wow,
all of that.
Bare vagina? I don't know why that's crazy to me. What's crazy is I want to see.
I will take you, and you will be like,
I just want to know what's going on.
What is this place? This is Disney World.
Okay. I've been to one strip. No, not one strip club, but one strip club that had me like love the strip club. I was in California. I think it was called Ace of Diamonds, and it just felt like
it's a time.
It was just amazing. I saw someone walk on the ceiling.
What the fuck is going on?
And I was like, what the fuck? I love this.
Like, it is a fun time.
It was a fun
but
time.
It's
Very
also
fun
a
time.
place where you can lose so much money within seconds. And I was just like, B, like,
absolutely,
we gotta go, bro. We spent a lot of money today, like a lot. 2 clubs in one day. We gotta go. And so much stimulation, like you get stimulated by that ass, that titties, and the food, the drink, the smoke, and all that.
Food.
I hit
pleasure,
a wall. Like I'm sitting there and I'm hitting the wall. I'm like, yo, I'm over this. Like I'm done. Yeah, I was done. I was done.
Really? Okay.
Like I felt very uncomfortable.
Overstimulated,
and I had to get up on out of there. So I had to go, bro.
Oh, the water baby had to go. I understand. That'd be me. I have a limit.
That's
no.
Some people don't.
Some people don't have limits. I have a limit.
I'm just like, commend y'all, but also, what the fuck? Like, that's not too much. Like, that's a lot. Cause whoa. So when he said a third time, I was like, my guy, no. No, that's why I was like, tell me don't go. Please tell me I don't go.
Can't.
Because I need to hear you tell me no. And you was like, nah.
And I did.
Yes.
I mean, I broke it down like why it's okay not to.
It was.
Like if it feels like overkill, then it's like, okay, like give yourself some space. But if you was like, tell me to go, I would have been like, lunch and titties. Like, sure, go.
I saw a lot,
like
and I'm good.
It's perspective.
Like, I'm good. Like, they all look the same, but they all look so different.
Yeah, you're fine.
It's so fun. So fun, but I need to stop. But we may be going to lunch tomorrow, so I don't know about that. I got the call today. You just trying to do lunch? I wish you could
record. I want to go so bad. Like a part of me feels like I'm gonna fly in tonight.
Come on.
To go to lunch. I want to go to lunch. What the fuck? Okay. I'm trying to come out there.
Okay, I was about to say, how are we gonna do that?
Well, a little after.
Because ain't we up north for that?
No. Yeah, maybe you're gonna come with me.
Yeah, we can
and
do
then
that.
We're gonna fly back.
We could do that because I would love to take you to lunch.
I want to go. Right? I love the whole lunch.
I would love to take you to lunch.
Eating this up.
I'm gonna take you to both places for lunch.
I would love to tell a nigga I'm gonna take him to lunch and take him to the strip club. That's cool.
That's fun.
If you want to go to lunch,
yeah.
And we show a strip club.
Yeah, but that was my week. To end out my week, I was on a boat, so that was fun. Yeah. My whole week
honestly,
was
none of this sounds bad at all.
It was a tough week because, at the same time, I had to remember my grandma died during that week. Well, 3 weeks ago. Well, not 3 weeks, 3 years ago on April 24th. So it happened all this week. So it was just like, okay,
week.
this is going to be a tough week for me, but I had a fun week. And did some things Grandma would not like me to do, but
Yeah, it was
hey,
like a lot going on at the
shout out to you, Grandma.
Right.
Of course she does.
She wants you to be happy.
I'm just happy I was able to have a good time during a week that could have like legit drowned me, like drained me from like my emotions.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That was my week. And it might be the same this week.
Right. Okay.
Depending. Yeah.
I'm trying to see what that
That's where I'm gonna take you, and then we're gonna end it with Black
hitting
excellence. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Love that.
Because that's
only the best last.
Okay, we can smoke in there, we can drink in there.
Yeah.
We'll throw some dollars.
I don't know about that ganja. Me and
That's
ganja
cool.
ain't been
y'all could rekindle when you with me, and then you can break up, and then I'm telling you, you're gonna do it when you in there. You like,
we'll see. I've been trying
this is
not
a
to have
healthy
toxic
one
relationships. So
what are you talking about?
You said, bitch, fuck all that. This relationship is good.
It ain't no
I'm not trying to break up, get back together,
y'all broke up, you know? Y'all friends, y'all had some time apart, so y'all can come back together and just be cool and have some understanding, you feel me? Because y'all both grew. Yeah, y'all grew.
Yeah, it's mature.
It's growth.
It's a mature relationship. Yeah. Okay.
All right, guys. Let's dive into what we're going to talk about this week. We are going to be talking about Dreamville. The record label Dreamville started by J. Cole and his manager, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Hamad. Abraham. Yeah, we're going to talk about the state of Dreamville, the artists in Dreamville, where they're going, how it's going to end, if it doesn't, the end of Dreamville Fest, all that. And really dive into them. But we're going to give you a little history of Dreamville if you don't know. So, Posh, our historian.
Yeah, so Dreamville was founded by J. Cole. Can you hear me?
Oh, now. There we go.
Can you hear me now? Oh, okay. Dreamville was founded by J. Cole. Let me just hit the controller real quick. Dreamville was founded by, for the third time, J. Cole and his manager, Abraham.
It's just what it is.
I don't know why I'm saying it with accent.
Don't be American about it. That's even worse. That's even worse.
The ignorance is nasty. Ibrahim. It's Ibrahim. Ibrahim. But Hamad is the last name. In 2007, formally incorporated later. Originally in New York City, but Dreamville is international now, so yeah. At the time of Dreamville's conception, J. Cole was a struggling artist trying to get signed. His experience with the industry, having difficulty getting attention despite clear talent, planted the seed for a label that would nurture artists long term, focus on artistry over market trends, create a family-style culture rather than a cutthroat label environment. Cole and Ib realized early on that creative control would be crucial for longevity. Even before J. Cole was signed to Roc Nation in 2009, he and Ib were already imagining a movement rather than just a company. So we have some key milestones. 2009 and 2013, Dreamville exists mainly as an idea attached to J. Cole's personal brand, because we all know who J. Cole was. In 2014, officially launched with a distribution deal through Interscope Records. Dreamville's true public debut happened during J. Cole's 2014 Forest Hill Drive tour. He literally handed out a sampler with Dreamville artist music. 2015 to 2018, Dreamville steadily started building its roster, and it began to create a self-sustaining infrastructure. In 2019, Revenge of the Dreamers 3 recording sessions, a legendary collaborative event, happened. 2020, Dreamville expanded to film, festival production, Dreamville Festival, and multimedia. So, the
Yeah,
roster.
let's run the roster.
I'm gonna go down that. Okay. So the foundational artists: J. Cole,
Boss.
Baz. Is it Baz or Boss?
Mm-hmm.
Cause, who's an
Mm-hmm.
LA rapper.
Yep.
Omen, who's a Chicago rapper. Loot
Mm-hmm.
is a Charlotte, North Carolina rapper. The second wave
Mm-hmm.
and the expansion of artists: Ari Lennox,
AA.
JID, EarthGang, and other affiliates. I think this says Laverne Management, LVRN. While not officially Dreamville, Ari Lennox is managed through a partnership with Laverne Management. And then producers, the Elite producers, longtime J. Cole. Oh, Elite, I'm sorry. Elite is a longtime J. Cole collaborator. Ron Gilmore Jr. and Childish Major, who is also a rapper as well. So
Same.
I like Childish Major. And then there's been some projects, key projects. J. Cole has solo albums. Baz has Too High to Riot. Milky Way, Cause has Affected. JID has The Never Story. DiCaprio 2, The Forever Story. EarthGang has Mirrorland. Ghetto Gods. Ari Lennox, Shea Butter Baby was on there. Age, Sex, Location was on there. Omen has Elephant Eyes. Loot has West 1996 Part 2 and Gold Mouth. And then their compilations were in 2014, 15, and 19, which was all Revenge of the Dreamers, Revenge of the Dreamers 2, and Revenge of the Dreamers 3. So there's like some background of the label itself. And then I'll touch on the festival later when we get into that more.
Yeah, the Dreamville story and how it came about. I respect J. Cole's hustle and the way he wanted to get into the industry. J. Cole is probably one of the last artists who was able to pass a mixtape to another artist and be like, sign me. When that was like acceptable to like give them a tape. Nowadays you can't just when it was a huge thing. I know some people are trying to do the whole pass my tape on the street because I think a month ago some dude gave me his like CD just when I was at a party random. He gave me a full on CD track list and everything. I was just like, wow, I will pop this in the car. You know what I mean? Because I want to see.
That's cool. I love that.
You know, granted the songs went on my flavor, but I appreciate that you are still passing out CDs to get your name out
but
there.
It was still
word of mouth.
cool.
Exactly.
CDs,
Doing that
something
whole
that
word of
somebody could
mouth thing
hold
is
and
just
have.
it's still effective, but it's just like not really totally effective like it used to be back in the day. But yeah, J. Cole was probably the last artist I know to do that, to give Jay-Z a mixtape. Be like, check me out, bro. My production, my rap, all that. And to be successful at it.
I feel like a lot of great
Nipsey
artists
did it
have done that. That like Nipsey did it.
Yeah,
50
absolutely.
did it. A lot of people have done that, and I feel like they're such large names, like off of doing
a lot
it.
of artists like Kanye did it.
That.
You know, passing out the tapes. Like all of them did it before like J. Cole did. And because we don't see artists doing that now. All they do is just put it on the internet and then they're good. You feel me? So for him to build this whole Dreamville, it makes sense of like building the family culture, the hustle, and all that, and changing the whole landscape of how a label's supposed to run their artists. Creative control is huge. We all know J. Cole got creative control. Listen to all his albums. He produced majority of it, and he does whatever he wants. He brings the people that he wants, and it sounds incredible. And for him to give artists on the Dreamville that same creative control is amazing, because not a lot of artists does that. Look at all the other labels that we had growing up. Young Money, all of them are great, but they didn't have creative control. Baby was holding that. You feel me?
No.
Even Good Music, Kanye's. Everybody did not have creative control. Kanye was making sure he had the final word. Yeah.
No, there was a lot of
exactly.
public frustration with that, actually.
Rockefeller, not much creative control for all the other artists. Bad Boy, definitely not no creative art. Like,
yikes.
Yeah, it was a lot.
Bad Boy was
Death Row. I think they had a bit of creative control because Dre was basically producing everything. So you know, not a lot of labels have creative control. So for Dreamville to give artists that was pretty great. The roster itself, the talent,
Yeah. Definitely
Wow.
heavy hitters. And it's like artists, in my opinion, that are like
Mm.
it's like they're
Low key.
mainstream,
Mm-hmm.
but they're like novelties. Like I can only sometimes I think of like in the fashion world where it's like there's a trendy line, but then there's novelty items in a
Right.
store that are like you might not wear it every single day, but it's
That's good.
so
Mm-hmm.
the quality of it is just there. Yes, and it's like that's how I see
Ari
people like
and
Jid
Boz.
and
Cause. All the
Bass. Like these are
EarthGang.
quality art. Ari Lennox as well. I would say I hear Ari Lennox name. EarthGang, yeah, like that's another one. I didn't. First of all,
Really?
I didn't know EarthGang was on Dreamville,
Interesting.
so
Okay.
that just I didn't know.
Mm.
Yeah, I just wasn't paying
Mm.
attention. I just really like I know Jid is on Dreamville, and Bass, but
Again, they
I
quiet.
didn't know EarthGang was.
Mm-hmm. Quality
But these are
artists,
all
yeah, and they all got their own style. They all
quality
got their own
artists.
vibe and flow. It's incredible what they bring in when they come
Mm-hmm.
together. Like
Yeah.
Revenge of the
Yeah.
Dreamers 3 is the best album to come out of
Mm-hmm.
Dreamville. It's a compilation of all of them coming
It's really
together
good.
at a studio and just
Yeah, it's
doing
amazing.
mad songs, going from room to room, just recording songs.
Yeah. Which is
Right.
like my favorite way of making projects. It's
That's
actually a
it.
dream of me and A Concept to get mad people in a space.
From room to room,
We
jumping.
can, yeah, it's like, it's cool. Like Beyonce does it. I love how people do
Right.
that. It's
Mm-hmm.
feels like therapy in a way. To just go from room to room with different people and just like
And you can hear it
work
in the music
creatively
and
with
the
different
song.
brains and like
Having fun.
yes, and everyone just yeah, like it
Because
feels
every
that
song on
feels
here, there's
magical. That
18
feels great.
songs on Revenge of the Dreamer 3. And I could tell you, I know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on here that are just fire. That are just straight up heat. Actually, 9. The whole
Yeah,
thing is really
this was an
good.
amazing
But you can't
album.
tell me Down Bad ain't. Down Bad was a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Swivel was a hit.
Down Bad is my shit.
Okay. Costa Rica was a
Swivel's
hit.
my shit.
1993 is my shit.
Also,
For the smokers. That's ours. Right.
Yeah, and like
All these
even
features.
the
Yes.
features that they
Right.
have on the album,
You got Baby Rose.
Smino,
You got
Buddy. I
Kendrick
love Buddy.
Lamar. You got Vince Staples. You got Young Nutty. You got Ty Dolla $ign with
Yeah.
Got Me with Ari Lennox. Come on, Got Me. How many babies people did with that song? Middle Child, PTSD, Sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Vince Staples. Did you
Saba
say
was
Vince
on
Staples and Young
Sacrifices.
Nudie?
Come on,
Yeah.
bro. It was a
Black is on here.
what a phenomenal album.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good. So
Very good album.
that was the album that really propelled
Yeah.
Dreamville as a label up when everybody heard that. And that happened in 2019. So for that to like be the album to put them on a new type of level, perfect. Because Revenge of the Dreamers 2 was really good when Luke came in.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed that one. But 3, that was a whole nother level. Because to bring in Jid, Ari Lennox and all them, phenomenal.
Yeah.
The artists themselves, let's talk about the artists themselves, like individually, on Dreamville. I want to start off with Jid.
Yeah.
I want to start off with Jid because to me,
okay,
and this is my own opinion, I think he's the best out of all of them. To me, he is the best and my favorite out of all
he's
of
my
them.
favorite.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
His flow is crazy.
Yeah.
The way
From
he
Atlanta.
comes up with his lines are insane. He's good at putting a song together.
Extremely. It says he's known for extremely.
Yes, he knows how to
nimble
put a song
lyricism.
together, and his production is fire too. Because not a lot of people know he produces as well. They just know him for his lyrical talent, but he can put a solid production.
Yeah.
I was sad about him not being able to drop his album last year.
Yeah, it's like I will say on these labels there is a lot of like hearsay and like why certain artists can't come out. I read something really interesting about Absol. Not to take this off Dreamville, but TDE is also like another large label like Dreamville. And I read like why Doji is so popular and Absol can't go on tour right now. And it was actually a really interesting read to me. And I do wonder if it's like the same thing that happens with Dreamville. So like they have different distribution deals and and partnerships, I'll say, with different labels, but it's separate to the artist. Like not every artist has the same deal. And that's interesting because of course we just want to blame Top, like immediately, like it's his fault, he's not, so I do wonder if it's the same thing. I didn't look too much into like each artist on Dreamville.
Yeah, I'm sure everyone has a different
deals they
exclusive
have
deal for themselves, but
exclusive to them.
Again, these labels are are sub labels from the bigger labels, so it's just like they have to follow the rules. Just they just have to follow the rules, based on the deal. Yeah. So
Literally,
it was just like
that's
sad.
what happens a lot of times.
It was just sad because it was just like Jid was like, "Yo,
I'm
the
looking to see
coming, the
now.
album's coming," because he's been dropping mad singles last year. He was dropping a lot of singles. And we were just like, "Okay, it's coming." I'm happy it came out this year. It came out last week? His recent album. Yeah, just him.
Oh, with him and Metro Boomin, or just him?
Just came out last week, so it was just like, okay, we got some Jid music, but there's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we don't know. Like for Ari Lennox last year when she was just like, fuck this music shit. Like.
Yeah, so I actually looked that up. Like what is going on with that? Because Ari Lennox has definitely been like she's in the spotlight. I would say out of like a lot, I don't know, I could be wrong. Tell me if I'm wrong. But like out of a lot of the artists, I would say second to J. Cole. She's pretty popular. Like she's pretty mainstream. Yes. She is the first lady of Dreamville. She's the only woman on Dreamville, right? Yeah. And cut me off too if I'm wrong here at all, but I was reading that like late October 2024, she publicly expressed her dissatisfaction with Dreamville and Interscope Records through an 18-minute Instagram live session.
We did.
She voiced.
We went in.
Yeah. Oh, we did. Yeah. Did we at that time? Yeah. Back then?
She said she was going to quit the internet in December.
Did. I feel like I remember. What was she
saying? That line. And she ended up was I can't do it because it's my job. If I do it, she'll be broke. You were.
I feel like I remember being annoyed that she.
But you was like rooting for her, like, no, get your peace, mama. Like, separate yourself because you're not having fun anymore. Because she expressed she wasn't having fun. Yes, she wasn't having fun.
No, because I was excited for her to leave. I was. I supported that. I was like, girl, go.
It wasn't she played herself. She played herself. Because when December rolled around, the account was still active.
Nah.
It was very active.
Yeah, it was. But I really, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, that's like when TikTok was going. I want to see, like, okay, I want to see the other side. You know what I'm saying? I can see it for myself. Yeah. But it's like, since y'all said since y'all told us y'all was gonna do this, I want to see how it is for you, Yeah, like I was excited. I was also I feel like I remember being proud of her.
Not only did she call out like
time away,
they're not doing what they're supposed to do for me. My music is not letting me come out. I don't have the full creative control I thought I had. And all of a sudden she's like, I'm tired of this shit. This is not fun anymore. And I was like, damn.
Yeah, it says Lennox highlighted specific issues, including the unauthorized release of a music video she had not approved, and a general lack of promotional support for her work. She expressed a desire for a label that genuinely cared for her artistry and well-being, emphasizing the emotional toll the situation had taken.
Her saying that like Dreamville is that label for her, it is the perfect label for her. It's just they had to do what Interscope said.
I know.
Yeah, it's just like Interscope told them
she's so Dreamville
y'all
to
gonna
me.
release this.
Yeah.
Like y'all gonna do that because it's time. So if she has any beef, it's with Interscope. Like, but yet she left Dreamville to be exclusively to Interscope. So it's just we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. Yeah, and as of recent, Ari Lennox is leaving Dreamville. It is confirmed. It says post departure, Ari Lennox continues her musical journey under Interscope Records. Um, Ari Lennox's departure from Dreamville underscores the complexities artists often face in the music industry, balancing
Right.
creative expression with the business aspects of their career.
Yeah, we're just
And
gonna see how that
I
goes.
don't know what else to say after that. Yeah. Yeah, I really do
It's
wish
crazy
Ari the
talented,
best
bro.
because Ari Lennox is very talented.
Love that new
Yes,
song.
she's
Yeah,
beautiful
she's jokes. Oh
and
my
she's
god.
funny. Yes. Yes. So I wish her the best. I really loved her on Dream. I really loved Dreamville and her together because Ari Lennox put us on
Come on
good
now.
Shea Butter Baby.
Come on
Shea
now.
Butter Baby.
The sequel might be coming out. Shea Butter Baby 2. As if she called it that. That's what I saw on the internet. That's the potential title name, Shea Butter Baby 2. So we'll see. We'll see.
I'm with
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
because Shea Butter Baby was good.
Yeah. So good luck to
So
her on that. Let's talk
yeah.
about EarthGang, another prominent group. Because
Mm-hmm.
EarthGang, them two boys,
Okay.
man, the type of styles that they can sing, they can rap, they can play instruments. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, they are
A
really good.
duo.
They
They're
only
a
had
duo from
3 albums under
Atlanta.
Dreamville, and I'm I didn't like their last album. I forgot what the name of that one was because it was a little bit like
Mm.
it was
Their
different. I wasn't a fan. Yeah,
names are
I
Wow
learned that
Great and Olu.
yesterday
Did you know that?
because I never knew about their actual name. I was just like, that's okay. What are you talking about?
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very interesting. And it says
Yeah,
they're
they
compared
are.
to an
Yeah,
outcast for the new generation. I can see
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they definitely give
yeah,
the Outcast
I can
vibe
see that.
because of how they rap. Like they're able to do anything. They're
Mm-hmm.
chameleons, just like Outkast was. Like they can jump genres if they want to. You've seen
Yeah.
the features that they've been on.
Do you hear this? Oh my god, I love that you can't hear it. I really wonder why
Yeah, the
now. Because
walls
remember you
in
in
there
the
are
old
thicker.
apartment you could hear.
Oh, I hear it now.
Okay.
I hear it now.
Okay. Cause I'm like,
Mm.
you heard it and I was up higher. Um, I hate
Mm-hmm.
it. It's Monday though. I forget they do it Mondays.
Yeah,
Um,
EarthGang. Are they
EarthGang.
dropping a new album anytime soon? Let me check. My
What's your
favorite.
favorite
No, I was
EarthGang
talking about their
album? Did you say
last
that?
one. That wasn't my favorite. I think it was Perfect Fantasy. That was the one. Yeah, Perfect Fantasy. I didn't care for that one at all. But my favorite one was Ghetto Gods and Mirrorland. Mirrorland was yes, yes,
Mm,
sir. Yes, Mirrorland was.
excellent.
Thank you. And Ghetto Gods was pretty good too. But when they dropped Perfect Fantasy, I was like, I'm not a fan of this one. Um, don't like this one as much. Um, just the sound.
What weren't you a fan
The
of?
sound
I'm
was
curious. Like, what
hmm
was the vibes of this one?
just the
Like
production. I just
production
wasn't
wise
a fan of
or
it
overall?
at all. It took me out of it. I was just like, I can't do it. Can't do it. So yeah, I'm hoping the next one is a bit better. I hope that they go back to their roots.
Better.
20
When did the last one come out?
24 last year on October 29th.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
wow, so it was like pretty new. Hasn't even been a year. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I didn't like the
Okay.
sound of that one sonically. It just wasn't a fan. So I'm like, okay,
Mm.
hopefully they go back to
Mm-hmm.
their roots because
Yeah.
that album did not charted. So yeah, go back to the drawing board, guys. Mm-hmm.
I'm a fan of bass. I actually learned about bass like
Okay.
from jazz like years ago. Yeah, jazz really like bass, and I like his music. He's a Queens-based
Sudanese.
rapper of
Mm-hmm.
Sudanese descent. Sudanese descent.
Yes. I like Baz. I'm a
What do
fan.
you think
I
about
like when
bass?
he's featured on certain songs. I never heard a full project of his. Um, I need to, because any song he's been featured in, I was a fan. So I do need to go and listen to a full length Baz album, because he is talented. He's a great songwriter, like truly is. So yeah, I need to do that for myself. What's that one song he had with J. Cole? It was on J. Cole's album. Come on, help me out. Yeah, that one song he was on with J. Cole. Right, they were in Jamaica or some shit in the music video.
Oh yes,
that song fire. I can't think of that song, but y'all know what that song is. Yeah, really, really good. Really, really good.
Yeah, I'm looking it up.
I don't know if he's ever gonna drop a new album himself. Yeah, because the last album he dropped was in 2023.
Damn. I mean, that's not that. I said damn, like it was in 2009.
Yeah.
Right. Was Tribe the one? Night Job. A nigga just made bail. Oh no, these are all
Passport
never
Bros.
Mind.
There it is.
Passport Bros.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Passport Bros. That was the
one. That was
one.
in 2023. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one. Down Bad.
I like Down Bad. Down Bad is my really shit. Good. Down Bad was my shit.
Really good.
Yeah. That was the collab one though on the Dreamville.
So the more quieter artists like Luke, Cause, and Omen. So I know Omen produces more than he as an artist, because he's one of the in-house producers. But for Luke and Cause, what's going on with them boys? Like, why they not dropping any project? Because Cause last album was a time ago. Yeah, 2018. That's his last studio album. And I don't see anything for him. And then Luke was 2021. So it's just like,
that's a while ago. Like, to think that 2020 was even 5 years ago is crazy.
Like, them boys need to drop some music, because
as of April 2025, Kaz is experiencing a significant resurgence in his career, marked by personal growth. New music on the horizon. After facing contractual challenges that limited his ability to release music since 2021, Kaz has regained control over his work.
Good. So he'll start to get back on. Oh, that's good.
She's also dealing with sobriety right now, which is nice.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, so we should be getting something from him pretty soon, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, Loot as well, because Loot hasn't dropped anything.
Loot, you said, right?
While. For a long while. Yeah. Yeah, the last update on him. Yeah, 2021. I need that. He hasn't dropped anything.
Yeah, Luke's last full-length project, Goldmouth, was in 2021. However, during the Dreamville Festival, Luke expressed his intention to release new music this year, stating, I won't keep the fans waiting much too longer.
Okay.
I understand that. I didn't.
At least he was on the Creed soundtrack, when Dreamville got that bid for them. So that was good. And that was 2023. So he, his voice was out there for some time, He's still working.
Yeah, he's still working.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to all them dropping projects. Jid just dropped one recently. Ari is coming soon.
Yeah. And I had no idea Jid was supposed to drop a collab album with Metro Boomin, which would probably be lit as fuck.
It's a great time.
Yes. Yeah, Metro Boomin a good collab.
I mean, that's what any producer. They don't really do much but make the beats and make you sound good. You feel me?
That's true. I just like when he be doing the albums with the people.
Yeah. Look forward to that. Hopefully they can drop it. We'll see.
Album collabs.
We shall see. But let's talk about Dreamville and the future of it and the festival and all that, because J. Cole talking about he retiring and shit. And when artists say they're retiring, you don't really retire. You just stop.
Yeah, but J. Cole... Yeah. Well, the festival started in 2019 and its location was Raleigh, North Carolina, Cole's home state. Yeah, it's a festival where he brings multiple artists together and they perform.
2-day event.
Yes, and it's like a family reunion. That's kind of like their thing. Like they're bringing everyone together as a family reunion. I believe that J. Cole would retire.
No artist retires.
I believe it because he stepped out of that battle. He stepped out that battle. Oh, that's also a perspective. But it's like when people think that somebody won't step out of like something like that, like J. Cole actually did what he said he was going to do. Even though he came back with like 10 responses of why he didn't get in the battle. But I can see J. Cole saying he's going to retire and actually retiring.
I can see him retiring from dropping albums. You don't want to drop a full-length album. Cool. But you can make it a... Yeah, you can come on,
but
bro.
popping in here and there on people's music.
Say a little thing. I think he want to be on his Jay-Z tip because, we don't hear Jay-Z featured on anything nowadays. He's not doing any features at all.
It's very rare.
But I can see J. Cole blessing somebody one time if the song is right. Like, you know what? Let me dust off my pen and my pads and get in there.
Well, I personally think when he gets on somebody's song, he makes it like 20. Like he's a really good feature artist, in my opinion. He's really good at like writing for someone else's concept, if that makes sense. Like how he wrote that song on Summer Walker's album, and it was literally like a letter to her. Or how he wrote a verse on Nicki Minaj's album, and it was like a verse about kind of her life. Like he does good to me about, I want you to write about this on my album, but I want it coming from J. Cole. And it kind of makes it like even more powerful because it's just the tone that it comes from him, the lyrics he uses. It just makes it more deep to me.
He does.
He upgrades
and
the
he
song
likes to work.
to be,
like you can tell that when he's in the room with you, he'll get to know you, understand who you are, so he can bring
genuine connection.
Who gave that story where I forgot the artist? She was in the studio with J. Cole, and she was talking crazy with a friend, and J. Cole was only in there for a good 3 minutes because he was just listening to what they were talking about, and he just walked out because he didn't want to be around what they were talking about because you weren't working. We weren't talking about what we could do for the music. You were talking about some personal shit that does not matter. So he was just like, all right, I'm out. Yeah.
And that's why I think he'll retire. That's why I really think that, like, if he say he wants to retire, like, he'll retire. I do agree with you, though. I can see him popping out.
Yeah, you can retire from
if he says he's retiring from albums, I really do believe
this last album will be, what, 10 albums that he has put out? So, yeah, retiring at 10, that's great, man. You put 10 full-length albums your entire career. That's amazing.
Yeah.
And for all of them to be great.
Yeah, it is.
That's really good. So, yeah, he can retire from dropping full-length albums. But retiring from music in general? Nah. I can see him producing some shit because he don't have to rap. He can produce because J. Cole's a phenomenal producer. So you can produce. Yeah,
he's also an excellent producer. Which we forget about,
bro. Like, there's no retiring from music, bro. Even the old boys, like, they still touring. They retired, quote unquote, a long time ago. They're not dropping albums no more, but they out there performing their asses off.
Unless, Jay-Z has a lot of. He's busy regardless.
He ain't performing. He's just doing things.
So is like. People that don't do music,
they ain't performing.
Yeah, Rihanna busy.
Right, like if they
she might not be doing music,
show,
but she's
that means
busy.
A bag.
So
several bags were giving to them to do a 5-song performance. You know what I mean?
Something else. Yeah. Oh, right. Always, like how she performed. They always go overseas and get a bag,
and they're willing to pay $5 million for them to do 2 songs.
They have,
bro. So that's what I see. J. Cole might be doing that route. Someone be like, yo, J. Cole, come to my party. I'll give you $2 million to perform a song.
Don't be ignorant.
$2 million for a song.
I got the nerve talking about Abraham.
But it be overseas.
I don't know who that is. We didn't even. We just said overseas. We never said a country, nothing. And he over here talking in some fucking dumbass accent. Hate.
You funny, but yeah, that's what Jacob gonna be doing,
Anyways.
bro. He gonna be performing for the bag only. For the bag only, because ain't no such thing as retirement when you're a musician. There's no such thing.
Yeah, that's why when you said that, I'm like, okay, that's true.
Come on
because
now.
if it's in your heart to really make some music, it's like you really can't.
Facts.
Like,
Yeah.
you still gonna be in your
I'm gonna lay a reference
like,
real quick and send that out.
Yeah. Right.
Like,
see who picked this up.
Like, cool. If you want to stop the festival, by all means, please do. It's expensive to just do that alone. So you don't want to do all those logistics? Yeah. Cancel it. It's gonna suck for the people and for the city, but I get it. I get it.
Yeah. I do hope for Dreamville to continue to expand. I don't want like them to go, you know, like I don't want to see them
like good music. Yeah. Like Young Money
dismantle.
And good music, they're done.
Yeah.
Like, there's no such thing as them anymore. And yeah, I don't want them to go away. I hope J. Cole continues to still run it as a businessman. Just run it, bring in great artists, quality artists. Y'all need to re-sign or bring in a female artist. You know, Baby Tate was signed to Dreamville for like a hot minute. Like another very
talented person.
Minute.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
She's so talented. It's crazy.
So they need to bring in another princess in there because a label with just niggas don't make sense. We need a female. Come on now.
Even G Unit had Olivia.
A woman's presence in a label like you need it. It's required. It doesn't.
You said a label full of niggas doesn't really make sense.
Come on now. Young Money had
Rockefeller
Nicki
had
Minaj.
Emil.
All right.
Nicki
come on now.
Had what's her name? Chantel.
TDE. SZA. You feel me? Doechii. You know?
SZA.
Come on, like you need
no Doechii. I was right. There's another girl on there too. So
I forgot.
Yeah.
Yes, like you need.
I don't know. She's a new artist
presence around these niggas in the label, like for music, because they need it. They need it, like for real. So
yeah. What's her face is signed to Anderson .Paak.
Ape shit.
Why is she not there? We love
Ray,
her.
Yes.
Ray.
Signed to Ape shit. So come on, and that was his first signing, a woman. And then he brought in Dami and JD back. So it's just like,
so
come on.
So let's see what Dreamville has, because if Ari's gone, we need some more ladies. This is not a boy band.
This is not a New Edition Part 2. This ain't Boys to Men.
This is not fucking insane.
Right. You with the white girl.
Not after the one white girl.
Yes. What?
I love that you're throwing out all the black ones though, because that's true.
Okay,
this is not Boys to Men.
Come on. Yeah.
Do Hill. Boom.
Boom.
Come on.
We need, yeah. Come on.
I had to think of one. I'm like, who?
In the label, all right. So hopefully, when he quote unquote retired from dropping albums, and you're running the label, bring in more female talent. You don't need no more niggas. I don't want to hear no niggas saying something. No more niggas.
There's a lot of
bring in some very good female talent, because there's a lot. There's one I'm looking at right now. Like, she's a state away from Dreamville. Like right there, you like signing Atlanta artists. I'm looking at one right now. Like,
I'm not an Atlanta artist. Let me not say that. Just kidding. I'm any artist you need me to be. No.
Sign Posh. Come on, bring us on. Come on, bring us on.
To Dreamville.
You shook
after seeing Ari. I'm shook.
You want TDE?
I need to see another artist.
Yeah.
Make her way. Yeah.
Oh damn.
Look,
Okay. Cool. We'll put the bid for both.
shout out to Dreamville.
But yeah, we'll see how the future of Dreamville comes to happen, because yeah, it's such a great label. We don't want them to disband or the festival to end, but you know, things end, things go. So
yeah.
or maybe you could be signed out.
Yeah.
Maybe. Think about it. Think about it. Yeah. Think about it.
That I would totally go for. Oh my God.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
Can we take a break before we get into the rest? Okay. Let's take a break. Let's take a break. Okay.
Yes, it is. Okay.
It's your turn.
All right, guys. It's me. I'm going to say my real name. Let's start that over. Yo, what's good? It's your boy A Concept here. Y'all live on this break, sponsored by us, Posh, A Concept Replay Ritual. Look here, don't be like me and be out in these streets going to strip clubs. Just pop in our podcast every week and just listen to our episodes, okay? Or just subscribe to our YouTube channel, Replay Ritual, and watch the videos, watch the reels. Speaking of reels, I need to get back on it. I've been so super busy, but I will get back on it so y'all can see some of the great moments that we have on the show. And yeah, we really appreciate the love and the support and the listens, and y'all just trying to keep us alive. Appreciate it. All right. And just let your family know, man. Let your friends know. Let your enemies know. Let everybody know that we are around. Okay. Don't gatekeep. It's terrible to gatekeep something good. All right. Because we're trying to bring joy. We're trying to bring peace. We're trying to bring a little bit of, happiness into your lives. So yeah, we thank you. We love you. So let's get back to okay. We're back. And
crack.
We're just going crack is crazy.
Say crack again. You ever seen Mean Girls? I actually just every time I do a Mean Girl
crack
reference.
is whack.
Crack
okay, look. We make too much money. Hey, what we been replaying, Posh?
Okay, so I have one song. Okay, two songs. No, the last one I already said last week. My one song is I think this is a girl. I don't know if this is a group, but I want to say it's just one girl.
Ooh.
Called Moon Soul. And it's a song called Don't Change. And it's a beautiful song, and their voice is amazing. I want to say they because I really don't know. It's giving woman, but all of the album covers are like cool graphics that don't show who this is. And I didn't look into it to see who this was. But they're called Moon Soul, and the song's called Don't Change. It's a beautiful song. It's soulful. I just love it. I love it so much.
That's it? All right.
What you replaying? Yeah. This week, I mean, I've been playing like old stuff. I recycle hardcore until I'm randomly on a shuffle day and I'm like cleaning up or something, and all the new shit is coming. I'm like, oh shit.
Well, I only got one song as well. It's called Sunday Morning by the artist named Resavior or Reserve, whatever. Also featuring Elton Aura and Whitney.
Okay.
So, like, you soulful, jazzful. Go listen to that. Sunday Morning. It's a great song for you to smoke on a Sunday morning and just vibe. The lyrics on there. If you got a partner, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, that's a Sunday morning y'all need to be doing together. You feel me? So that's the one song I got, because it's been a busy week, Niggas be outside, niggas be inside doing things. It's just a lot. It's just a lot. So hopefully I got more music next week. We shall see.
Yeah.
So, Posh.
Yeah, it's okay.
Are you ready?
Well, go on.
For some stories.
I am. I'm ready. It's crazy. Once we took this away, like made it less, I appreciated it so much more. Sometimes you gotta like break up with somebody.
True.
To realize that we're actually meant to be toxic.
But this time it's not toxic and ratchet anymore. This is more like these stories are just more like, am I doing wrong in my relationship, or am I wrong in the head, or
Yeah,
is
they're
my
definitely
perspective off? That's what we're doing now.
Yes. Yes, these stories are not
Shout out
fucking
to Six
ignorant
Brown
as
Chicks, but we had to
fuck. No tea,
retire
no
her.
shade. Like
We had to retire her. I'm sorry.
you had to say it. You're so annoying.
We love you. I still read you because
them, though,
I need some
but
niggerdom in my life sometimes.
yeah, yeah.
Need a little
You
niggerdom.
love a little mess.
But we're grown. We graduated. We're gonna read some very introspective
Hilarious.
stories over here. Okay. I'm gonna read you 2 stories. They're gonna be nice and short,
Okay.
and very
Yeah.
in and out, very boom, boom, boom. Okay. So this first one I read.
Yeah.
This first one I read today,
I was taking a picture.
and it came out 22 hours ago.
Okay.
Yeah, 22 hours ago, and it's
22
also been
hours ago. Is
deleted,
that a
but
joke?
it's still up. So I'm gonna read it to you before it's completely gone. Because when I read the title, I was like, "Okay, nigga, you crazy." So this is from the subreddit "Am I the Asshole?" and it's entitled "Am I the Asshole for going home after my husband dangled me over a parking garage edge as a prank, and I thought he was gonna kill me." Am I the asshole
Wait. Am I the asshole
for
for
going
what?
home after my husband dangled me over a parking garage edge as a prank?
No, you're
As a
not
prank,
fucking the
and thought he
asshole.
was gonna kill me.
Like what?
Yeah.
You
No,
I need to hear this.
this is
Is there
straightforward.
exaggeration?
Right.
Because dangled me over.
Very
I'm going home.
straightforward.
You got me fucked up.
All right, so the story goes, "Hello Reddit. This happened a couple days ago. I went out with my husband to eat at a place nearby that we had booked for that time, and he wanted to go for a while, and he had been really looking forward to it. And I drove him there, and we parked on the top floor of the parking garage nearby. She put no periods. It's all commas. This is insane work." It's a lot. I gotta add my own periods. Run-on sentences. Yes, I'm like,
All it sounds like
where's the period?
Do your best,
No,
brother. Do
I'm
your
losing
best.
breath over here. And we
I'm
parked on the
wishing you
top
luck
floor of
over
the
there.
parking garage nearby. Period. My added period. We got out of the car and started walking down the stairs, which we were right on the edge of the parking garage. Oh, her first period. Okay, I like that. He started talking about how high up we were and jokingly asked
Okay.
if I thought I could survive if I jumped down from there. And obviously, I wouldn't have. Why would you ask your wife that?
Why
Whatever.
the fuck are you asking
I guess
me
they're
that?
having small.
I mean,
Yeah,
okay.
I guess small talk.
We're joking, whatever.
As we're turning down the stairs and we're right next to
Yeah.
the edge, which had a small railing before a straight drop, he shouted out, "Say goodbye," and suddenly grabbed me and picked me up and brought me over the ledge and dangled me there. And I fucking screamed out. And I was so scared, I thought he was going to kill me. And he held me over the edge for a second
I don't
and
think
then
this is
pulled me
funny.
back. This is not fucking funny.
Do
He
you think
pulled
this
me
is
back
funny?
and put me down, and I was in shock.
Okay.
And he was laughing like it was the funniest thing ever. And I was still processing what he just did to me.
I actually think you should have broke up with his black ass. I don't know why I feel like he's black. I don't know what he is.
His black ass.
Because I said, but it just rolls off my tongue.
Ugh.
Because I just feel like you
This is
fucking play too
not
much, nigga.
funny.
Like, why do you think this is funny? Like,
Bro.
dangled
And
me
she
over
must
the
be
side. What if he
small
dropped
too,
her
so.
on accident? Yeah, because you're definitely not dangling my big
You ain't
ass.
bringing no big baby over the
like,
edge for a second.
He said he's alone. I'm going down.
Come on
Yeah,
now.
there's
I
a lot
was
of weight
legit
on here.
shaking
Like,
and I lost my
nah.
appetite and mood to be out. And I just decided I wanted to go home. And I told him I was going home. And he said it was just a joke and he was just trying to have fun. And I told him he could come home with me now or he could take the bus, but I'm driving home right now. He could take the bus. He said
He
I
could take the
ruined the date
bus.
because he really
The
been wanting to eat there and huff all the way back home. And I was still in shock. Right. But I was
I ruined the date.
This nigga
I
had the nerve,
hate
the
y'all.
audacity
I really do. Because what?
over the edge. I was still shocked
dangled me-
because I was
Go ahead.
literally hanging over the edge and I called to tell the restaurant we weren't showing up. And when I got home, I was just thinking about it and started crying. and he didn't even come over to console me, but he did apologize later. And it was like a sorry, you got scared, instead of sorry for doing something I should have done. And my mood was just ruined for the rest of the day. So Reddit, am I the asshole for going home?
No.
Oh, I can read some
I want
comments.
to know what the comments say. Because this is mixed.
Right.
Some people will be
First
like, it's not
comment,
that
the number one
serious.
comment says, not the asshole. How long have you been married? Is he often who finds pranks hilarious or hysterical? Do you have a very large life insurance policy? I'm trying to understand what made him think this was okay.
And
Yo,
nah, like, come on now. Like, come on. Because
this
it's
is
like,
not
why
funny.
would you think
This is
that
no
this was
joke.
okay?
You can't be risking someone's life for
It's
a joke or
not.
prank. That's not a prank. When someone's life is in danger, that's not a prank. And that's your wife, bro.
No, babe.
Like,
It's not.
your wife, bro.
The thing about it is like, yes, I was watching on Instagram videos, like, you know how you keep swiping, blase, whatever. There's some funny ass, scary ass pranks out there. One girl, she came into her
That's
bedroom,
funny.
turned
That's
around, it was a
innocent.
big ass fake spider on her thing.
Yeah.
That would have fucked me up. That's not enough. Then there was a guy and his child, and they came into the room, and the wife or mom or whatever was laid on the floor, and she like scared them. She was like, ah, and scared them.
Over an edge.
You dangling me over the side of something, like, all jokes aside, what if he fucked up on accident and dropped
this would have
her?
been on the news, boy. Body dismangled. And
then to me, it's like, you pranked me, but I ruined the night. You pranked me, but I ruined the night. So there's no accountability at all for you to be like, oh, damn, maybe my prank was a little too crazy.
And his
like,
apology
my bad.
was half-assed.
I didn't mean for you to...
sorry.
Bitch, fuck you. I can't. I be saying bitch,
But
fuck you to
like
niggas too much these days. I don't like that.
Bitch, nigga, don't... No. Here's a comment here that says, hopefully the parking garage has cameras, because she should report this, because that's assault.
Like, I'm not even taking it that far. I just want to go home.
I'm doing that.
I don't want to fuck with you for the night.
Yeah. She responded to a comment here. I think, this is just an ongoing comment thread, but she responded to the comment. She says, we've been married a couple years and have been dating for some time before that, and I met him at church. We got married after I got pregnant. Come on, bro. She's a mother of your children. There's kids involved, and we do have a life insurance. policy.
That's what I'm saying. So you was finna knock me off the side of the thing with my babies?
I was thinking I was gonna die.
Like,
and my baby was going to not have a mother, and I screamed out, and I didn't think about it was a prank at the moment. I was so scared and I was shocked for a very long time after that. He scared me before, but shocking me like that when I walked through a door, he came out and yelled, and when he snuck up behind me and shook me once when he came home from work early and I was cooking, and he once pretended he fell off a ladder and I came running. So he plays these stupid ass fucking pranks all the time. He's immature. He's immature.
I hate that. A lot of
he does traumatizing things.
That's a little traumatizing to think for a second you're gonna die, and then the thing is, you're gonna die because your husband is the one that's about to kill you. Prank. That's very traumatizing. That's so traumatizing.
They're just stupid.
Yeah, like that millisecond before he's like,
what if you slip?
Like,
the fuck?
What is all the stuff going through your mind? Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, can you imagine? Like, all of life just flashed before her eyes because she thought she was gonna die.
No, because I would get up and start boxing a nigga straight up. You would have to get 2-piece. Putting me over the edge.
Right. No. Okay. Next story.
I'm out.
Ready? Same subreddit, Am I the Asshole? And this was 18 days ago.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you some,
you're so
fresh
good at
this.
this.
You know what I mean? All right. The title is, Am I the Asshole for telling my girlfriend to stop saying my penis is big? What do you think about that? Just off the title alone.
I don't. I need to.
Yeah, I want
Shut
to
up. I
expand
fucking
it.
hate you. What you think about that?
For what?
I want to tell you.
I felt that with no context. You're like,
wanna
for
hear the
what? I
story,
want to tell
though.
you, like,
Because I'm really that type of person. Like my partner, if it's my person, like I'm gonna tell you, like, oh my god, it's crazy. That's why I have to like really choose, because I'm really gonna be the person to like I'm gonna tell you
what
like
up, big
how.
dog?
Yeah, like I'm really gonna be like that. So I need to hear the story because I feel like, bitch, shut up. Let me tell
The
you.
other day,
Like,
my girlfriend got drunk with her friends, and they were talking about sex. My girlfriend mentioned something along the lines of, quote, and this one guy I fucked was this fucking big, end quote, while holding up her hands, and it was a lot of space between her hands. My girlfriend turned to me, and I think she realized that was TMI with me around. Not gonna lie, my girlfriend being so giddy about having hookup with a guy with such a large dick kind of hurt my confidence. I didn't say anything because I figured this was a me problem. Yes, it was, sir. Anyways, I'm glad he realized it. You know what I mean? Like,
real nigga.
it is a you
Alright,
problem,
cool.
my man. Anyways, next
Yeah,
time we try to
yeah,
have sex, she talks about how big I
yeah.
am. Sometimes she has never done before in our years of being married. I stopped her and asked her, "What's up with that?" I kind of put the pieces together, to be honest, but I wanted her to confirm. I forgot I read this, and this was jokes to me. She played dumb. Like, he was just like, "Yo, what's up with that?" Like, what are you talking about? She played dumb and just said she felt like saying it. I straight up asked her if this was about the other night, and she denied it. This is so funny. At that point, I was completely turned off and just didn't want to have sex with her. She keeps bringing up my size when it comes to sex, and I told her I don't like being patronized like this. I know I'm not big, especially nowhere near as big as the other guy was,
Okay.
well, according to her hand gestures.
Oh, this is so
she keeps bringing up
sad.
my
Now I
size.
understand.
And at this point, I told her that the second she brings it up, I'm done with sex. At one point, she was writing me. At one point, I'm trying to get this last sentence out. I'm done. No more. I'm bring it up again. I'm That's done. It. I'm done. No more for you. I'm holding out. I have headaches. Done. Okay, I'm tired. Okay, last sentence.
Oh, this is
At one
fucking
point,
funny.
she was
Okay,
writing
go
me and
ahead.
mentioned my size, and I straight up told her to get off. End of story.
Nah, this story's crazy.
I changed my thoughts.
I changed my thoughts. End of story. Okay,
of course. That's why I wanted you to give your context first.
Because she is patronizing him. Yes, she is patronizing him because
he just no. I don't think the man has confidence
he knows
in
it's
himself.
not,
That's
you know.
it.
But the
man might have a fucking whopping 9.
Well,
10
yeah,
and a
that's
half.
what I'm.
And she probably did a 12-inch by hand. She don't know. She just putting her hand out. You can't go based on that, my guy.
But I will say niggas do be acting weird about that shit. I get it. But just as a woman that has dealt with niggas, so I do feel like shut the fuck up. Stop saying this to me after the whole story. Give it some time.
It's the next day, like, damn.
It's the story, like, it's too lined up. You couldn't wait until a couple weeks later. Maybe we could forget about the story, let him heal his trauma, his things, and then we can get back into it. But I also feel like she's fucking on you now. So clearly you have good dick. Because if she's coming from something that is...
Yeah. That's love.
And then she's with you.
She love me.
If I was you, I would feel like...
Yeah. That's what he needs to look at.
I feel like she fuck with me.
Facts.
Yeah. And then she got the nerve to try to make you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, I think that's what she's doing. I don't think she's patronizing him at all.
Yeah.
She just loved this nigga and make him feel good.
Yeah, she's
like
just
that's
to make him
it.
feel
And he's
good
just like in his head, like,
Yeah.
Dick was bigger than mine, man. Like, nigga, you thinking about the wrong thing.
Yeah, and that's honestly,
Right.
get that out. Because all you doing is fucking it
Right.
up. If I was y'all, be like, facts,
Yeah.
right? It
See,
is,
the
right?
comments, they're
Yeah.
just like
You
on
know,
his side
get
because
into
of his
it.
perspective of not being like patronized. They're just like, yo, she's being rude and you told her so many times.
Babe,
This is,
it's a bunch of
yeah,
small
this
dick
is small
people
minded.
just
These are
all
small,
huddling up
probably
together.
very small
Sorry.
individuals. And small individuals
It's
always
okay.
reunite
It's
and come
okay.
together to defend each other.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I don't know what
what
it's
it's
like
like to have a small
either. So
penis.
it's just
So
like,
I will never know.
this is just, my guy, it don't
But I do
matter.
think that, like, if
Go out
it's
what you
something that
are. And
it
exactly.
doesn't.
If they
If
love you,
somebody's
they love.
fucking with
There's
you,
girls out here that are
yeah.
right.
I will say that when I love who I
There's women out
love,
here
I'm
who will
pleased.
love a micro
Yeah.
penis. And
So
there's
just be
men who have
pleased.
micros, okay? And they love them because they love the person that they are. Okay, yes. Because love is love. Yes. Love is love.
I don't think you're
Okay?
wrong. Absolutely, love
Because
is
micros
love.
need love
Rev
too.
run. Facts. Yeah.
Exactly.
Everybody need love. But I just think,
she's like,
yeah,
bro,
she's
this
loving you.
thing
She over there trying to pick
swinging,
you up.
son. Like,
Just
come
take the
on.
love.
Stop. No sex.
He said, "Get off me."
We're done. We're done. That's it.
I'm
That's
done.
it.
The next time
Say
you bring
I'm
up
big
how big my
one
dick
more
is, I'm
time.
done with you.
Say I'm big
Yeah.
one more
That's so
time,
funny.
Stacy, and we're done with sex. Not the relationship.
We're done.
With sex.
I don't think you're the asshole.
Yeah, you
I don't
said
think
it
you're
in
an
the beginning.
asshole, but I
It's
do
a
think
you
you have to,
problem.
like, work through this.
So it is a you problem, sir. You have to change your mindset
Yeah.
and stop worrying about other niggas' dick sizes.
Because if she didn't think that if she didn't like your dick
And
at
there's some
all,
women that
I
don't
don't
even
think Miss
like
Mamas would be
huge
giving you the time of day.
monstrosity dicks. So they can't even handle that. So it's just
No.
like, my God, you got a woman that just loves you, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and wants to big you up and say, damn, you got a
Yeah.
fatty, my guy. Just take it and be like, ugh.
Yeah. That's nasty. Don't say that.
Get you
Don't say that. I want to throw up. Get me off. You ruined it. Talking about fatty. That was disgusting. You always take things to the
All right.
next level.
Ending the stories. Hopefully y'all enjoy. Any shout outs? Facts.
Shout out to A for coming to see me. Shout out to Taurus season. I know mad Tauruses. Y'all get on my nerve, but I fuck with y'all because y'all really like the yin to my yang.
Cool. Shout out to.
That's it.
Oh, bad.
Oh, shout out to Brittany. Sorry, her birthday was yesterday. Shout out to Akila. Her birthday's this weekend. Shout out to Tay Tay. Her birthday's this weekend. Shout out to Kim.
Okay.
My brother's girlfriend. Her birthday's also this weekend. I told you I know a lot of Tauruses. So yeah.
Shout out to my best friend Johnson. Her birthday just passed last week. Shout out to you, Taurus, my bang. Big ups to you. Forgive me for not reaching out. At least calling you back because busy. Yeah, and just
not
busy.
He on the fucking air giving his grievances. He get on my nerves. Go ahead.
Yeah, shout out to everybody. Shout out to Ben for taking me out to lunch. Shout out to them strippers.
Shout out to them strippers.
Working hard. And yeah, shout out to my family. And shout out to Kai. Can't wait to see her. And shout out to y'all for listening to us every week and sticking with us and being by our side and supporting us. Shout out to y'all. Y'all the real MVPs. And as an MVP, be sure to continue to keep up with us. You know what I mean? Go on the socials, interact with us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, Replay Ritual. And then you can go on TikTok, replay.ritual, and enjoy all the reels and all that fun stuff. Let your peoples know, tap in with us, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Replay Ritual, subscribe, like, comment, share, do all the fun things, marking the bell when the video drops. It's there. And playlist.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Upload some videos,
so we just been super busy. Videos
haven't
been dropping, reels haven't been dropping. We're just busy. We're doing this ourselves, you know what I mean? But we're trying. It's gonna happen.
I'll try.
And yeah, tap into the playlist.
Yeah.
New playlists are coming out soon. I think I want to drop a playlist too. Like you were thinking about doing a workout playlist. I might do like a whole vibes playlist where it's just nothing but vibes. No, yeah. It's
Like
just
instrumentals.
what you get
Well, it
is what
doesn't
you
matter.
get. It's
We'll
gonna
work
be
on this
just
after.
vibes.
Vibes. Just
Yeah,
vibe.
none
Just
of that commercial bullshit. Just
vibes. Okay.
vibes. All right. So
Just
yeah,
got it.
we'll talk to you when we talk to y'all. Honestly. All right.
Yeah, facts. Which will probably be next week. So yeah. Peace.